What is up, guys? CBunch92 coming at you with another video. What's going on? Happy Friday. Getting started on this build here in probably the next couple days. Going to be replacing some speakers, putting in, going to go doing a full kicker build. Oh, gotta unlock the door, huh? I don't know if you guys have seen the current setup. So this is my 2016 Chevy Colorado crew cab. It has the full Bose system. None of the stock speakers have been changed out yet. That's a project for this weekend. I have three 3.5 inch speakers across the dash, two 6x9 subwoofers in each front door. We can go to the back seat. You have to excuse the back seat. I've got stuff everywhere. Got my child's seat. Got the subwoofers over there behind that seat. But anyways, I have 6.5 speakers in that door. We got the RE Audio 5K here. It's not mounted down yet. I'm actually getting ready to start my amp rack underneath my back seat as I progress into this blow-through build. I have a Northstar 220 under the back seat, fitting nice and snug. I got to get all my wires cleaned up and everything. It's not the perfect thing. I said I kind of just threw these in there last minute, just to kind of get some bass rolling and whatnot. And I'll take you over here. This is 3 Kicker L7 dual 2 ohm 8s and a 3.828 cubic foot box tuned at 38 hertz. I'm hoping to get this metered next month around mid-February. We've got a show coming up close here in Tennessee, but I'm hoping that I'll get some good numbers out of this. I'm pretty sure I've talked to the team I'm on, and most of them think I'm at least 140 plus with just the current setup. I'm hoping to get a little bit higher. But anyways, I said I'm getting ready to start a blow-through build. You can't see it, but I'll put up a video in the next couple of days of the back. I've already took out all the plastic in the back seat, behind the back seat, so I can get ready to cut my hole for my aero port going in. I'm not going to fully tell everything about it because I kind of want to surprise you guys as I progress into the build. But I did have plastic back. This was a plastic bed liner. I took out the plastic bed liner too as well. I think I'm going to end up building a box, and then whatever's left is going to be nice and carpeted. Of course, there's going to be a fiberglass tonneau cover over the bed, of course. Let me bring you to this side of the box. I'd like to see the box. There's the box on the passenger side. It's a pretty decent sized box. I just have one seat flipped up in the bench, so I can sit it in there for now. But I got to get that out of here. We've got another baby on the way, due in April, so that's why I'm starting this blow-through build. I got lucky last night. I've been up and down to Nashville a couple times this week, selling some subwoofers, motors, and baskets I had sitting around. But went up there last night or Tuesday to pick or drop off my Kicker ZX 700.5 amplifier to get it fixed. Blew some transistors in it a while back. I've had the amp for about 5 years, so hoping to, let's turn this around. You guys can see me. Oh, maybe not. Anyways, I can turn around. But anyways, there's a workbench. So anyways, the went dropped off amplifier. It's getting repaired. I should have it back sometime next week. It's going to cost around $150 to have that amplifier fixed. Obviously, this is my home. You can see that big old home. We just moved in here about 6 months ago. I've been slowly working on getting my garage straightened out. I have my workbench over here. Alexa, turn on workbench lights.
Okay.
Bam. I love having Alexas. Anyways, we got the battery charger sitting here and all that crap, but it'll slowly get cleaned up as we go. This was under my back seat for a little while. This is an Odyssey Extreme 2150. But she finally, after 7 years of having this bad boy, it finally decided to take a dump. It's only holding the charge at 12.2 volts, fully charged. So she is officially bad. But anyways, I want to show you guys what I went and picked up yesterday. I went back up to Nashville again yesterday to pick up some speakers for the truck. I was talking about the 6x9 subwoofers and stuff yesterday. I will be taking those out and replacing them with these in the front doors, these in the back doors, and then I've actually got plans to add a few other speakers into the doors. I'm not going to go crazy. I think with what I've got there, there's 3.5s in the door or in the dash, and then like I said, I'm going to add I think another couple tweeters and then few more mids. Nothing crazy, but it should be more than enough for this truck since it's such a small cab. Something else about the truck I didn't point out before I came out here. It's a Duramax. It's a baby Duramax. Pop the hood, you guys see that. Uh-oh, it set off on me. Open the hood here. There she is. The Baby Max. It is a turbo diesel. You can see the baby turbo somewhere down there. Maybe right there. Yeah, there you go. Little bitty turbo. I have already done a big 3 wiring kit on this. I've got to get some better wiring and stuff. It's all 0 gauge, but kind of mismatched. I had to end up taking a wire and making my own custom wire from the fuse panel, or one of the fuse panels in this truck, to the battery because I accidentally broke it while trying to put my 0 gauge from my alternator to here. But as you can see, a white cable here that runs down. I'll connect to the back of the alternator, which I don't think I can get the intake kind of covers it all, but it all connects to a bolt right there in the center of that. And of course I grounded it to the front of the battery. Good ground. I've been getting a good charge. I'm holding it between 14.6 14 and a half. I think I'm gonna have to end up putting one more battery in, more than likely there, because it's such a big spot free. I'll build something to go in there, hold another battery. This amplifier I've got, this RE Audio, it's an RE Audio ZTX V2 5K. It's going to be powering this new build at 1 ohm. Should be putting out around 2,500 watts to a little more, hopefully. But I don't know how all that's going to go. Hopefully it's enough power for the build. If not, we'll be looking for another amplifier to power everything. But as of right now, this amplifier is super power hungry. I love it to death. It's awesome amplifier. I got it off of a window tint deal. That's one things I actually specialize in, is actually window tint. Been doing window tint for almost 11 years. So I do all that stuff. Look at all this crap in my truck. My wife's doing there. That's my doing, but oh well. Anyways, so eventually I don't want to. I was going to look at putting another stereo in this, but with this in here already, the next step would actually be taking this out and actually putting a radio here, and then relocating all this stuff into different places, and I just don't want to screw with that. I like this. It's get clean set up. I've got an inline converter to get my signals out to my amplifiers, which works perfect. Like I said earlier, these are actually 6x9 subwoofers that come from the factory amplifier. So what's cool about that is I get a higher signal output to my RCAs for the bass, so I can, without even using my bass knob, I can click on tone on here, and I can turn this all the way up and down and control my amplifier depending on how I have my amplifier set. With that being said, though, I still have the remote bass I usually try to keep this all the way down just to kind of I want to keep as much distortion out of the factory speakers that I have in here now. These up here in the dash don't have any, or they have very little distortion, but the back speakers, I don't know what Bose was thinking on this truck, but those have got to be the worst speakers I think I've ever heard. I can turn all of it to the back and turn them on, and they just sound they are the worst speakers. So we're gonna replace all starting this weekend. I got a 3-day weekend. I'm gonna set up the phone or a camera and record as I take the door panels off and get everything rolling on this truck. Hopefully should have all this done by mid-March. I will be up at Slamology to show off the build. Like I said, it's going to be a blow-through build, and the port's going to come right there. This flip down's going to come out. There'll be a port right there. So I'm super excited about this build. I'm hoping you guys are too. Stay tuned for more. And it was good to see you guys. Again, happy Friday. C Bunch signing out.